Hello my friends, Amy Esther here, and in today's video I want to share with you my night routine. Hey guys, Amy Esther here, and I have several chronic illnesses. I make videos about life with chronic illness multiple times a week here on YouTube, so make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because if you live with any kind of pain or fatigue or mental or physical illness, you're definitely going to want to be subscribed. I show you how to do all the things while living chronically ill. Now, I struggle with sleep. You guys know this if you've been here before. Sleep is my enemy. I have such a hard time with sleep. I get frequent night terrors. I wake up screaming in the middle of the night. I have nightmares and I have insomnia. I have a really hard time falling asleep, like a really, really hard time. And if I get woken up in the middle of the night, I have a really hard time falling back asleep. And sometimes I do sleep and I feel like I didn't, because I don't know why actually, but that happens too. And so I have a lot of night anxiety. I actually feel completely fine during the day. As soon as my brain realizes it's bedtime, this switch goes off in my brain and I get crazy anxious. And I get very scared to fall asleep, because if I fall asleep, then I have night terrors and nightmares. So I've made this little routine for myself that has helped me so much with falling asleep faster and easier, and it's just been so much better. For me, this is generally what I do, but every night's different. Like sometimes I change things up. Sometimes I'm really sick and I don't work before bed, as you'll see what I do. Or sometimes I just skip my shower because I'm just too tired, or whatever it is. It's not always perfect, but this is generally what I do. And if you've watched my videos before, you might have seen that I used to do this big morning routine, and I thought I had to wake up before my kids. I have two kids, baby and a toddler. And I used to think I have to wake up before my kids, have this time to myself first thing in the morning. And recently I've changed that to night times, and it's helped me so much. And it's because for me, I have a lot of night anxiety. However, I was recently talking to a friend who has a lot of morning anxiety. So for her, it's much more beneficial to put like her good routine of maybe doing things that calm her down and calm her anxiety and things in the morning, when for me it's more helpful at night. So I'm going to share with you what I do at night, but do what's best for you. Maybe some of the things in this video will help you. Maybe they'll help you at different times of the day, but this is what helps me the most. So let's get to it. So the first part of my night, and I know this isn't technically like my sleeping routine, so I don't know where you want to start with this, but this is part of my evening routine, is after my kids go to bed, I work. So right now I'm working, as in I'm making this video for you, because fun fact, this is my work, is making these videos for you and other things. I do a lot of things, but this is part of my work. So before I did this, I had a coaching call with one of my clients. I am a life coach and work with people who live chronically ill and helping them manage their lives. And so I had a coaching client, just barely, and now I have a little bit of time before my real night routine begins. I have about 30 minutes. So I'm going to get a little more work done, editing a video, working on a few things on my website. But what I try to do every evening, and like I said, it's not every evening because it depends on how I feel, but I try to work for a couple hours in the evening. I have kids, like I said, and I don't know how much work I'll get done during the day, usually not much. And so I try to get at least something done before bed. I don't know, it helps my anxiety to just like get actual work done. I have an alarm set on my phone for 9:30 p.m. and it says yoga time, and that is when I start my, I guess, actual night routine, where I start winding down. So I try to always do it at 9:30. Sometimes if I'm like watching a movie with my husband, we'll go a little bit longer past my alarm, but I do set alarm for 9:30, and I try to stop whatever I'm doing at 9:30, and this is when I do yoga. If I have not yet cleaned up after dinner, I typically like to clean up before yoga because it just helps me clear my mind a little bit. And my husband will usually help me, especially if I'm feeling really exhausted. We just do a quick cleanup. I don't do the dishes, I don't do extra stuff, but I kind of make it surface level clean so that I feel better while I'm doing yoga. And of course, if you're doing yoga, you have to do yoga with Adrienne. She is the best. And I have been doing her current 30-day 2021 yoga series, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. It has made the biggest difference on my night anxiety, and I have a whole video coming out soon about yoga and how it's helped me, and so I will save most of the details for that. But exercising before bed has made such a big difference. I get so exhausted after I exercise, and so doing it right before bed works really well for me because I've used all this energy and then I can just lay down and rest and sleep through the night, and it is a great end to my night. By this point, I have almost no energy. I usually can hardly even stand to brush my teeth. In fact, I almost always sit down. I sit down in the shower, and from this point on, I try to do everything I can sitting because I'm so exhausted by this point in my day. If you haven't noticed, I like to put all the most exhausting things at the end of my day, which is working, cleaning, exercising, and of course, showering. Now, if you don't live with POTS or some of the other chronic illnesses that cause exhaustion after showering, then you probably think this is a little crazy, but if you do, you totally know how this is, and it is exhausting to shower. So I take a shower last thing right after I exercise and right before bed so that I can enjoy a hot shower without having to take a nap after. Instead, I just go to bed, and it actually helps me sleep more because it does exhaust me. So it's nice to put it right at the end of my day. And the last thing that I like to do for my anxiety is just to journal and have some time to just think. And sometimes I just talk to my husband and reflect on the day, get anything out that I need to with journaling and talking. And then my husband typically will help me with some of my pain. I have started using the Every Fun percussion massage gun, and I absolutely love it. I use it pretty much every day now. You may know that I have chronic migraines, and they always come up through the upper left shoulder and neck area, and using this massage gun has really helped for those knots that I get that are just always there. And my poor husband has been just massaging my shoulders by hand pretty much every day our whole marriage, and so this has actually helped him a lot because it's a lot easier for him. It also gets the job done a lot faster because it is pushing a lot harder. It seems to work for me faster and easier, and it's honestly helped a lot of my migraine, upper back, neck, shoulder area pain so much, and I use it pretty much every single day. So I will link down in the description below an affiliate link that I have with Every Fun. So if you guys are interested in getting your own, I certainly love it, and I hope that if you guys are having pain like I am, that it might help you as well. And that is it for this video, you guys. That is my current nighttime routine. Now, it is always changing. I will say that I'm always finding new things that work and don't work and changing things up, but right now this seems to be working really well for me. This is the longest I've gone without changing my routine. So I wanted to share that with you today. If you guys have any more questions for me about how to live life with chronic illness, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and those are where my best video content ideas come from. So make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys on my next video.
1, 2.
Wait, that's not fair.
I almost had you. It was this close. It was this close. We got that on camera.
Okay.
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, 2 out of 3.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Dang.
Go!